start again.
Good morning and welcome to another wonderful day in Aska. We have a busy village behind us with people running around doing all sorts of things. Our little village is starting to come along now. In the last episode we got another couple of cottages built, but the main thing we did was put our warehouse in place, which is starting now to get filled up with things. As you can see here, I've started to put a new workshop in place because today I want to get my iron production up and running. So to that end, we've got some coal storage and some ore storage being put into our warehouse, and we have the workshop being made so that we can have a carpenter's and woodworker up here as well, handy to the warehouse. So I've also got a couple of people in, another one on the way. So we're up to 16 villagers now, with 17 on the way, and I'm going to get Greta in as the next one, the poor villager that we lost to the Bloodmoon a couple of episodes ago. We can get her back now. So we've got our mine built, we just need to put somebody on it, which is why I'm waiting for people to come in. What I could do for the time being is have our stone cutter go to the mine. Zelda is our stone cutter, so we'll dismiss her from the stonecutter's hut, and what we're going to do is put her on the mine for now. And she will start mining out and getting the iron ore for us. Now hopefully it's close enough that we don't have to do an outpost over here for it, because I really don't want to have to do that if I can help it, but we'll have to see. Right, so we just need some flax. This is ready for harvest, but we have no rakes, so let's nick a rake out of here. There isn't one. I know where there'll be one. Let's get rid of this thatch first though. There we go. In our tool rack up here, there should be a rake. There we go. So we can go and help out our farmer for a second. And just clear some of these weeds and we can harvest this flax. There we go. How much did we get? 104 flax. It's not bad from just that little bit. So we'll put this rake back in the tool rack. Let's make the rope first, because I need to go up there anyway then, don't I? Rope should be enough. Put the rest of that flax in there. Right, that's that built. Right, so that's the workshop house, well, hut built. We need to put the extensions on now. So we need to get the bloomery and the metal worker up and running first before we can put the extensions on that I want. And there's Frode. So if we summon now, there's Greta that we lost, that we are going to get back in. Frode we can put in the house. And we need to get our bloomery and coal worker up and running. I'm guessing the coal worker can go in this space here. Let's clear some of these trees. Right, is that enough space to put our coal worker in? Let's have a look. So coal maker, oh yeah, that'll fit nicely. So let's get that queued up. Our builders can crack on with that. And a bloomery. Oh, got the rocks in the way, haven't we? Clear a bit of space behind here. Right, that should be enough space for our bloomery. So let's get that in as well. Must build a coal maker first. Okay, let's get on with that then. So we need a couple more large stones. There's one. There was a stone just by this rock, wasn't there? Right, let's get that. Typical. And there's Greta in. That's away. So let's get Greta in a house. And let's have a look at our woodcutters now, because she was a good woodcutter. So we take Asa off and put Greta back in as a woodcutter, because she wants to do that job. we also need to make her a nighttime worker. Come on, flash. Right one. Confirm. Frode is a nighttime worker as well, but I think we've got him on a day shift, so yep, let's swap him over. Right, so our coal maker is built. Let's get the bloomery built. It's only a small building, the bloomery, so we can put that. We'll rotate that a little bit. There. And we need to get a couple more people in. There we go. Bear Power and Thirsty Giant. Aska it is. I should have lots and lots of firewood. Great camera angles, I do apologise. If you look at this storage, it takes quite a lot of firewood. But fortunately that's something we've got a lot of at the minute. Another row. Should do it. And we can get our first lot of coal being made. So ignite that. There we go. Right, so with those built, we should now be able to put the extensions on our workshop here. So we want the metal worker first. the woodworker. We'll have to wait till we've got the metalworker built. But I don't think that will be long. In the meantime, let's go and get some iron ore for ourselves. It's not what I wanted. Now I've put a wood storage in here for firewood. Oh, I haven't. Right, so let's put some firewood storage in here. Ready? Right, let's go and get some. Just drop these just now. Right, let's go and get some bloom. Why is there none? Lots of stones, not a lot of iron. Unless they're taking it, the warehouse workers taking it over there already. It's a deer. Yeah, these storages are empty. Let's go and have a look in our in a warehouse. It might be the more efficient than I give them credit for. There's Oscar, another night worker. Yep, they've put the bloom in there already. Actually, not that many. Let's see how our coal maker's doing. And there we go. So out of all that firewood, we've got quite a lot of coal. Right, let's wonder if I put torches on this list for him to make for the... No, I didn't. Right. So let's get torches made. Because we'll need those for the mine. And let's make some iron. So in our furnace, if we inspect it, we can put some iron and some coal. I'm being a bit ambitious doing 6 at once right from the start, but we'll see how we get on. So we ignite that. And then we jump on these bellows. So this is the E key, and if you look where the temperature is, we want the red line in between those two white lines. That should turn green once it gets there. There we go. And we need to keep that as close to that top line as we can. So you press and hold to get a long blast with the bellows, and then just tap it to get a short blast. But you want to keep that as close to that top line as we can. There's 2 pieces made already. Halfway, but we're running out of fuel. The closer you get to running out of fuel, the harder it is to... Oh, I got 5 out of the 6. Right, so T to put it onto the block here, and now we hammer it. And just rotate it once you've got one side done. Always handy to have a spare hammer, just in case your hammer breaks while you're doing this. Because we're fighting against the temperature. So if you look just above where it says hold to hit with hammers, you've got that yellow bar, that's the temperature. And we don't want that cooling down too much, otherwise we can't do anything with it. Again, just managing our stamina. One more side to go. And there we go. So we got 5 bits of ore out of that. Put the rest of those in there and the coal in there. Actually, we needed the coal. A warehouse worker, being efficient again, has put the coal away. Now we just need this built. I'm guessing we're out of flax again. Yes, completely. Right, let's do a quick hunt for some flax. Yeah, back in a second. Right, Bloodmoon. Let's get back to the village. So it's taken out a couple of skeletons already. Where's it coming from? Alright, yep, just down there. So the next wave should be coming in shortly. This is where my horn would be really useful to summon all my villagers. But I still don't have one. Nope. Here we go. Here's some more skellies coming in. 4 of them. Where are they heading? The villagers dig into those for a minute. I'm going to have a quick lie down between the next one. Get some health back. Halfway, that'll do just now. Time to put those ropes in, I think. We should have another wave coming in. Nothing so far. Have I got time to make myself a cheeky little axe? Let's have a look. So add some fuel. Like that, and we'll put these iron ore in. And we want those to turn a nice golden colour once this little bar fills up. They've gone golden. Select this, and I want an axe head, which takes 4 out of the 5. So again, we hammer this. And R to rotate, hammer the next side. Send that to quench, but with no water in it, so let's add a little bit of water, and we have an axe head. So hopefully we have some sticks. And now we have an axe. Oh, we've lost Aska because we were too busy making an axe. There we go. We lost another one. We lost Aska. Here he is, Aska's stuff. So we'll pick all that. If road gets out of my way, thank you. We'll pick all this stuff up. We can get rid of this one because Greta is back with us. But we now need to get Aska back in. Can't remember what Aska was doing for us. But we'll get him straight back in. So there we go, we now have an iron axe. So our next thing to build, not that way, if we go into the T menu, we want the carpenter. And that goes on this side. Rotate that round. That will go on there. Let's just go and get some breakfast as the sun rises. So food wise, we're now doing alright. We've got lots of cooked meats, we've got lots of meals. I'm guessing there's some over here as well, where I can see where I'm going. So we've got quite a few meals and things all lined up. So food wise, we're doing okay. Now I've seen a couple of comments in my Discord about the tavern. It does need a worker, but it doesn't actually make anything itself. What the worker does is stock up this pantry so that you can just sit down at the table and it will automatically just feed you. Once we get it to tier 3 and we can make the beer, it will feed and water you, but at the moment we haven't got beer yet. We need to go sailing for that, and that's quite a little bit off yet. So yeah, so you do need a worker. They don't make anything, but they will. Basically, this becomes a warehouse for your food. So you don't need to have food storage, cooked food storage in your warehouses anymore, unless you're having an outpost and you need to send your food to an outpost. Then you need some food storage in here to send to the outposts. I hope that helps for everyone. Right, now we have the metal axe. We can now harvest the hardwood. So we can clear some of these birch and start expanding our village a little bit easier and better, because we can move these birch out of the way. Like so. As you can see, for the carpenters we need hardwood logs and long sticks, which is why I'm quickly just chopping this lot down. And there we go. Let's get this built. We have no stones stored. Let's go and grab one. we have Oscar back in. So let's put him back in his house. And find out what Oscar was doing for us. Was he a fisherman? No, I think he was just a builder. Because our fisherman's hut still has something in it. But we do need to put him back on nighttime duty. Right, I'll have a look at sorting the workers out shortly. But there we have our carpenter shed. Now we need to start making some metal tools, so we need a metal draw knife to be able to utilise this place. But we also need workers for the coal maker, the workshop and the bloomery. So we need 3 more workers in to get this up and running, but the infrastructure is there. We have the storage for it, and as you can see the iron ore is starting to be in here. We've got some coal already because we've made some. So yeah, things are progressing quite well. So with that, I think we're going to leave it there for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you've got this far and you haven't left me a like already, please consider it. It's just a little tick of that thumbs up button. If you've got this far and you're not already a subscriber, which is another thing, please consider it. For all those that have subscribed already, thank you very, very much. We are a small channel, but we are growing, and every subscription helps. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider hitting the subscribe button for me. That way you won't miss any of my future videos, and you'll get notified straight away when they come out. If you want to talk to me about the game, or Noble Legacy that I play as well, and a few other games as well, we have a Discord channel that you can join, and that will give you access to be able to chat with me, ask questions about the games, see if there's anything that interests you on the Discord channel. Like I say, we cover quite a lot of topics on there, and sometimes it's just having a natter, which is fun. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Cheerio!